little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university, where they were put in boxes and they came out all the same. And there's doctors and lawyers and business executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school, and the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, where they are put in boxes and they come out all the same. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same.
Hey y'all, it's Jurassic Park!
Kids, it's Grandpa here again. I do a lot of different kind of things. I'm interested in a lot of different things. Well, today I want to show you what we're going to do.
This here is a minnow trap. Plain as day, that's what this thing is. They make big ones too for big fish, but this is a minnow trap. Today, I'm going to put some of this here cat food treats right here. It's a seafood melody for the fish, of course, inside this thing. I'm going to take this and proceed to throw it down in that creek right down there. And then I'm going to drag it back a little bit and hit a nice deep hole in order to see if we can catch some minnows. Let's find out if Doug can do it. Way to go, Grandpa. Thanks.
Okay, kids, here's the moment of truth. Can I do it? Now, with that cat food, I can't. All right, here comes the tractor, so we're going to be quick. 1, 2, 3. And now, kids, we're just going to see what's going to happen. Are we going to catch something? Yeah, we are. Oh, I'm glad y'all think so. So you keep watching, and we'll be back soon.
Kids, check this out. This is in the evening now. You see my shadow way down there? And there's over there the shadows coming in from the woods. Yeah, check that out, man. And then down here, as you can see, is where we've got our fish basket. Now we're gonna find out whether we actually caught any fish or not. So we're gonna find out here in just a second. Let me get set up and we'll begin. Okay, kids, here we are. We're getting ready to pull this up and see what we found. Yeah. Oh, check it out. Gotta take the loop off over here. Yes, sirree. Gotta always do our job first, don't we, kids? That's right. Now, I hope you're as excited as I am about this. Woo, boys! I don't know if you can see them little hoppers in there or not, but we caught us a basket of minnows. Hang on, let me get us a bucket to put them in.
Yeah, I brought us a bucket of water here. And then we're going to put them in here because we don't really want to hurt the fellas. We just want to see what they're at here. Ooh, look at those pretty little fishes. Make sure none get stuck in the basket. Now this is live action, folks. This is going to be a little jiggly, but I think you'll see why. Check it, all the fish, kids. Isn't that amazing? There must be millions. Ow, the piranhas, the piranhas. Just kidding. Look. Well, kids, that was a really fun experiment. I'm going to take these fish over here and put them back in that water. So that way, they can still live and live a happy life. There's no use hurting nothing that doesn't need hurting. All right, kids. Until next time, remember what I always say. That's right, you said it. Have a good evening.
And who might you be?
Nicky baby.
Jurassic Park versus the Grave Digger. Grave Digger. Yay! 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 Grave Digger.
Molly wants a cracker, and a car, and a nice new TV, and a ride on SpaceX. That's what Polly wants.
Beep, 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 beep. Bzz, bzz, ksh, bzz. I'm ready for you, hey.
Hey kids, your neighborhood grandpa here again. Guess what I'm up to now? Hey, I'm checking out an old-timey washing machine. That's right, it's the kind my grandmother had on her porch. Shadows, but we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's look down inside here and see what's going on. This is the lid that covers it. Down inside here, that agitates it and stirs the water. You fill this with water with a garden hose. You put your clothes in, throw your laundry soap in there, and squish it against the fish. Oh, and then you drain it right here, it looks like. Oh, this activates that turn thing right there, that knob. And oh, what do we have here? Oh, these rollers are so cool. I'll show you in a minute. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do I have one of those? Well, let me tell you. I use it as a bean sheller, believe it or not. That's right. These things are great for shelling beans. Lima beans, kidney beans, all kinds of beans. They're really good that way. Saved me a lot of work. Okay, kids, before you ever try to plug in anything, always check the cord. Look at this. This is not a very good cord. It's kind of wore out. But all we're doing right now is just testing it. So I plugged it into this cord, and then that's going to lead me all
the way in here, and then I'm gonna take the end of that cord and plug it right there. Okay, kids, the moment of truth to see if that old washing machine we have just right out the door is gonna run, and then we'll be able to see what it does. I think I hear it running. Okay, kids, we're gonna see if this button works that agitator. Ow! I don't think that thing works. No success. Hey kids, now it's time to check out this here roller and see what it does, okay? Let's try it. Hey, it's working. See, what they do is they wash your clothes in here, and when they're all soggy and wetty, instead of it spinning real fast and emptying out the water, you'd put your clothes right in there and they'd squeeze them out right there. And the water would fall down in a wash tub, and you'd catch your clothes and throw them at your sister right in her face. I'll tell you what, that's an amazing product. But look, it works going this way. Let's try it if we go that way. Wow, it works there too. Hey, but I want to tell you, you see these here rollers? You want to make sure you never get your... Just kidding, kids. That really wasn't my arm. So there you have it, kids. The complete operation of an old washing machine. Hey, until next time, you all stay clean, okay?
You know, I was pretty famous too at one time for that little snot-nosed kid come along, took my job basically. Everybody liked me and liked my stuffed animals too. Sucks.
Hey y'all, it's Jurassic Park versus the Hulk. Hulk smash. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hulk smash. Kids, it's me, your neighborhood grandpa again. And guess what I'm doing today? I'm getting prepared to run a smoker tomorrow. A smoker? I didn't know you smoked, Grandpa. Not that kind of smoking. No, of course not. I'm talking about the kind where you put your meat in a cabinet and you set a fire down below it and the smoke comes up and it kisses it with flavor. Now that's good eating. Hey, but I'm going to show you today what I'm going to be preparing to put on that smoker. A brisket. This is called a Packer brisket. We have a turkey. Yes. Okay, we have 2 thawed out packages of baby back ribs right here. A whole rack of spare ribs right here. So I can make it look more like these, and that way they'll cook more evenly and they'll be delicious also.
meat trimmed up really fast. It only took a few seconds.
Soldier, double time!
Families coming. Go come pick up meat. One of them has the brisket. One family has all the ribs, and I have a turkey that I'm gonna share with them also. It'd be so delicious. Come tomorrow. Now I'm throwing another rack of ribs here. That's 3 now. Delicious, delicious, delicious. It will be excellent from tomorrow. They're all cooked up. Don't look like much now, but you'll see. It will be wonderful. Now it's time for this big old hunk of brisket here. We're gonna do the same thing to it. We're gonna coat it all over. Cody, where Cody? It's cold outside. So this is kind of the fun part, getting all messy and stuff, and playing with knives and fire and stuff. That's why people like cooking like this. What's tastes good. And then here we're about out of rub. Gonna end this up on a high note and be just right. And then we'll take this out to the barn refrigerator. Put it in the refrigerator. Let her chill out until this evening. We'll put her on the smoker. That turkey and brisket definitely will be going on the smoker tonight. And then the others being staggered out so they all get done at the same time. So everything tastes good. So there you have it. I prepared it. Next stop, the smoker. Thanks. Keep watching. And you know what I always say? Right. I always say that. Hey kids, this here's Grandpa again. Now we're outside here by the barn. I've got a few friends you might see wandering around in the background helping me. But we're getting ready to show you this here smoker. Tomorrow night, or actually in tomorrow morning, is when I'm gonna put that meat on this smoker and start cooking it. So it'll be real dark next time I have the lights on out here. So anyway, I'll show you the smoker. This here's Bambi. She's trying to help out now. She's my dog. This down here, if Bambi's not in the way, is the burner. Now there's different types of smokers. There's gas smokers, there's electric smokers, and there's wood smokers. And there's probably anything else kind of smoker you can think of. There's vertical smokers, horizontal smokers, drum smokers, barrel smokers, little bitty smokers, big smokers. There's all different sizes. Anything can be done. I've seen them made out of a pop can before. And they actually work on one little chunk of food. But anyway, you put the fire down here. This one put this rack right here. Put some water down in there. And that's going to heat that up. And it's going to start smoking here in a minute. You may have to turn down the heat every now and then or turn it up every now and then. The weather's kind of cold, and so you never know what you're going to have to do. This isn't something that you can just plug in and walk away from. You have to stay with it and constantly maintain it because you are dealing with a real fire, so you want to be careful when you're dealing with real fires. But anyway, as this starts smoking, we're going to put a water pan in here. I'm going to move this in about right here. Now I'm going to fill this up with water. This will help cause steam when that fire hits that. It'll help keep the meat from having to have a direct contact with the heat, because that's bad for the meat. It can crisp it up. I mean, sometimes it's good like cooking steaks or hamburgers, but not in this type of cooking. You want to go low and slow, as they say. So you put that water in there to help keep things cool, plus it releases steam to help keep all your meat from moist. It keeps it from drying out, and that's a very good thing. So up here, we're going to put probably a brisket down right near that meat, and then some ribs and a turkey. We're going to have it all loaded up come tomorrow. Me and my friend, my grandson Nathan, picture inserted, just did cheese not too long ago. So keep that in mind. Have fun. We'll see you next time in the morning. And you know what I always say? Roof. Hey kids, it's me again, Grandpa. I tell you what, I've got the meat on the smoker, I got the brisket on the smoker, and I got the turkey on the smoker. Let's look and see how they're doing. I just got them on the temperature. Oh, look at that. Grandpa's got to put on his glasses because he can't see squat without them. Okay, we're back up. I just had the door open. We're getting ready to open it again, but we want that temperature to go right there around 250. Now, if it gets a little high up to there, we ain't gonna worry about 275. And if it drops down to about 225, we ain't going to worry too much about it because it will fluctuate a little bit depending on how much wood we put down in there. So here's the vertical smoker. It's a cabinet. You see, running around here. It has a gas line. And it runs back over here to this tank, sorry. And
There we go. There's the fresh turkey in there. Well, it's not really fresh, but it's a turkey. It's in there, just thawed out and ready to go. There's the brisket. And down here we got the water pan. That's full of water. Got about a gallon and a half, almost 2 gallons of water.
Love is a burning flame.
Gas burner, and we got a smoker, wood. And the wood has caught fire. So we're going to shut that door so that maybe it'll go back out. There's our other wood up here on top. Sorry for turning the camera on you. But here's our other wood on top, just sitting out here waiting to be used. So, a little later, we're going to put our ribs on, and we'll let them cook. And then, the next step will be pulling them off and seeing if they're done. So until then, have fun. Grandpa here. Tell you what, we're going to check this smoker again. Let's look at the temperature. Well, it's about 275, but I did put some wood in there. So that's pretty good. Now let's just open this up. See what everything looks like. Ooh, there's that turkey. You know what? I think I'm going to put some wrap over that in that pan. Cover it with aluminum foil. And then that will take care of that. And that will soften and keep that moist, that turkey. And look at that brisket right there. That is gorgeous. And here's our fire down here. There's a water pan with the grease dripping down in it.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
Yum.
Hot, hot.
That's going to be good. So what I'm going to do now is get some foil, wrap that stuff up, maybe add a little something to it to keep it moist. And then I'm going to put the ribs on too, so we might as well cook them. You know what I always say? There ain't nothing better than... Right. You did it, boys and girls. You're so smart. See you later. Okay, kids. I got it fired up and ready to go again. Let's see what I did. Want to? All right, that's the brisket now, way up here. I wrapped it and I added some of this beautiful juice right here to it. And then down here's that turkey. I lowered it a little bit and I put a covering over it to help keep it moist. And here is, look at them ribs. There's them 2 racks of baby backs in the back. Here's the St. Louis style, and those are the rib tips over there. The rib tips, not my favorite, but they do have a good flavor. They've got a lot of fat in it. Gristle. And eyeballs. Ah! Anyway, be right back. Okay, kids, check this out. We got the turkey done. Check to see how pretty that is. Okay, kids, here comes the rub. Oh, here comes the rub. Here comes the ribs. Oop, looks like I can tell a little bit right now. They are plenty done. See how that bone's getting ready to pull out of there? That means they're a little bit overcooked, but they are going to be delicious. See that bone wants to pull? Yeah, but they were going to be good. So, Grandpa says, you're right. Hey, y'all, it's Jurassic Park versus the Gnome. Ha! Yay! 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 Hey kids, that brings us to the end of the show. Yep, it's me, your neighborhood grandpa. But before we go any further, I'd like to discuss that it's been brought to our attention anyway that the Jurassic Park scenes within this program have been proven too scary for some folks. So since then, we're going to have to add some advisory in before the beginning of the show. I'm sitting here with Bambi. She's chewing up my papers and notes as I begin. But I'm going to keep going because that's how show business goes. It never stops. Well, in related news, Naked Baby was arrested in the desert
Today, for indecent exposure, he was going door to door, passing five joints. Oh, give me my no. Give me here. And a special thanks to the hawk for lending a hand. That was mine. On a high note, since leaving the show, Rex, who played the dinosaur, landed a new 5-picture upcoming deal, starting with Jurassic Mars and ending the saga with Jurassic Interdimensional Universe. Rex is very happy, even though he will just be playing a minor role as Fred the doorman. Well, it's getting closer and closer to the end of the show, kids. I mean, this song's done. I think you've about seen everything there is to see, and, well, that's all I got to say at this moment. But, hey, remember, there's only one thing worse than a potty pants, and that is to have a potty mouth. And with that being said, until next time, you know what Grandpa always says. That's right. See you later, kids.
Park versus a buzzsaw.
What? A buzzsaw? Are you crazy? I'm getting a hold of my manager. I quit. I can't believe how bad you guys treat me.